Coming up on this program, we show you how to get connected. Find out how to choose an internet service provider. Discover the newest form of communication, electronic mail.
Ways down and ready to ride. One by one, billion by billion, and holding up half the sky. Raise your hand if you're ready and willing, if you know it's time. Time for a girl on time. Time for a girl on time. Time for a
Ooh, thanks for the med check. Oh, no. It's the title of the video is It's Not Fair, and life isn't fair. This drink isn't fair. This is Paisley regretting committing to doing Just Water July after July 1st. So I'm not having coffee with our coffee in court. That was caffeine that I just took, but this is water. It's electrolyte water with probiotics and prebiotics and all the shit that you're supposed to drink. If you can tell, I'm not sure I like the flavor, but perhaps we'll get there. It is cold. We'll give it that. That's a bit better. Okay. Bonjour mes amis. Comment ça va? Je m'appelle Paisley. Hi Hector. Okay, so we got a good case today. I saw a case yesterday where somebody was getting their hair did during child support court, and I got it, and I thought, well, that's what we'll watch tomorrow. But then this morning, I do have a lemon, Jonathan. I bought lemons and limes in advance of today, thinking about that. Good reminder. Thank you. I'll probably get a lemon after and put it in here. Ugh. I think I'm just going to end up drinking water. I don't really like the fake sugar at all. Give me real sugar or give me death. Oh, John, I'm going to be switching screens here in a minute, and maybe your color will change. But, anyways, I got us a better case. Oh, wait, hold on. I got us a better case. No, it didn't switch, but it might switch now. No. Sorry, buddy. I'll try one more time. Even though Hector's pink, and maybe Hector wants to be pink. Maybe Hector hasn't told us yet, but he does. Oh, I forgot to do my eyebrows. What a forgetful day. Anyways, so the case that we... this guy is not exactly excited. A new set. I do need a new set. A new set of tits? I want a new set of those too. Been asking. But I don't have nobody that wants to pay for those. So... Hi, Officer Borchop.
We're hearing calls number DF 20.
Thank you so much for reminding me. I'm going to roll myself a big fat joint and life is... Oh, yeah, let's see if it works. Sorry, John. I forgot to put it back. I'm going to roll myself a big joint, and then my life will be better. It will be better. Hector, you're green now. John, what are you? Speak, John! Yellow. I'm not in control of it. Hi, Anastasia. And Courtney. Oh, I'm so glad you got a membership. That's awesome. We have some cool emojis. I need better emojis, God, I wish I could afford some big tits too, right, Corny? Right?
20-05349. Bolden and Collins, with the parties in the Bolden matter, please unmute yourselves, turn your cameras on, and raise your right hands. Mr. Bolden, okay. Do each of you solemnly swear? So you need to leave your hand raised. I'm sorry. Do each of you solemnly swear or affirm that the testimony you're about to give in this cause will be the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth? Mr. Bolden?
Yes, ma'am.
Ms. Collins?
Yes, ma'am.
You may both lower your hands, and Mr. Leach, you may proceed.
Thank you, Judge. I'll first do your service on the record for Ms. Collins.
You
Um,
may.
Ma'am, could you please state your full name?
LaQuisha.
LaQuisha. Also, what is happening with Robert's hair? Is that a green screen problem or is that a hair problem? Secondly, did anybody have a ceiling fan not on their bingo card? Please knock that off. Oh fuck, I have chicken in the oven. I have to go turn off the oven. Turn off the oven. You're sick to your core. You can't watch all YouTube channels with all freak offs. What do you mean freak offs? Coffee doesn't give me anything. It's misery that clouds my mind. Oh, you just came from the slap fights. Was there slap fights? Oh, you're talking about the dude in the video. I need to go turn off the oven, drink some more of this, and smoke that joint, and then I'll be on point.
Collins.
And Ms. Collins, you had not received a copy of the state's pleadings before today, is that correct?
Correct.
And did you receive an email copy of those pleadings this morning?
Yes, sir.
And do you understand that you have the right to be personally served with those documents by a process server at your home?
Yes, sir.
And are you agreeing to waive your right to personal service and enter your appearance in the case today?
Yes, sir.
Okay. Judge, I'll pass the witness, and please let the record. Sorry. I pass the witness, Your Honor.
The record will so reflect.
Thank you, Judge. And we are here on the state's motion to confirm support arrearage. Both parties have now been served. However, parties are not in agreement in regards to the issues of child support and medical support arrears. I do have a proposed order from the state, if I may state those terms and take testimony from the parties.
You may.
The proposed order contains a child support arrears judgment in the amount of $11,109.77 as of June 30th, 2025. And that would be payable at $106 per month beginning August 1st, 2025. And before I go any further, Judge, I would like to offer an evidence what's been marked for identification purposes as State's Exhibit A, Mr. Bolden's payment record, and that record has been emailed to the court's evidence inbox.
State's Exhibit A is admitted.
And then the order also contains a medical support arrears judgment in the amount of $433.27 as of June 30th, 2025.
Mr. Leach, can you repeat that medical support judgment? 400 and what?
$433.27.
Okay. Okay, thank you.
And that would be payable beginning each month at $52 per month beginning August 1st, 2025. Court costs to be billed to the father. And that is the extent of the order, Judge, if I may call the parties.
You may.
I'll recall the mother first. Ms. Collins, did you hear the terms of the order read to the court?
Yes, sir.
Do you understand those terms?
Yes.
Are you in agreement with those terms and believe that they are in the best interest of your child?
Yes.
And are you agreeable to the judge signing this order today without your signature?
Yes.
I'll pass the witness and I'll call the father.
You may.
Mr. Bolden, could you please state your full name?
Jason Bolden.
And did you hear the terms of the order read to the court?
I'm not sure that, Mac, you would get the exact right crowd if you titled it Intersex Bare Hand Championship. Just saying. Just saying. I'm laughing, though, at all of your things. Also, you guys, do these people, as we recall, it is people fucking that got us here. Not me this time. Thank goodness. Thank Jesus. I believe you, Mac. Co-ed wrestling. Listen, I talk about slap fights at work sometimes, and people are into it now. I may or may not have organized a backyard slap. No, I'm just joking. I did it. Hi, Casey Gary. Welcome. We are doing Just Water July, aka No Coke, No Coffee for Paisley. So, wish me luck. Come back to see me. I don't want to do it. I don't want to do it. But I will, because I committed. So we'll see what happens. I will have a few cheat days, because I believe in cheating. Take that as you may. Anyways, let's continue.
Yes.
Do you understand those terms?
No.
No, you don't understand the terms that were read, or you don't agree with them?
I don't agree with them.
Okay, but you do understand what they were?
Yes, I understood what y'all said about it. Yes.
Okay, but you don't agree to the child support arrears or medical support arrears?
Yes, sir. Correct.
And why do you not agree with those amounts, sir?
I don't agree with those amounts because my job, I received notice that I was supposed to pay $14,800 at that time. At that time, I had fulfilled that order, and I paid over that amount as well.
Huh? Huh? I have absolutely no clue what that means, sir. Here's the thing. The pay record... Courtney, I love you. The pay record is the pay record. So that means that whatever you paid towards it is what you paid towards it. That's how it works. That's how it works, sir. I'm fucking confused. Jason. Oh, Jason. Oh, Jason. You came. Oh, death till death do us part coffin fights. Oh my god. I love how everyone's so creative. I love you guys so much. Mango sunrise sounds amazing. Now, Hector, I have a concern when people vape concentrates that are fruit flavored. Please be careful that they're fruit, or they're not fruit terpenes, that they're, or food grade terpenes, but they're marijuana terpenes. You have to be careful about that. If it tastes too fruity, it's almost always food grade terpenes, and those are no good. You want like a whole spectrum sort of shatter or concentrate, or you really just need to stay away from the really flavored ones and just go with like a regular weed. It will still get you high, absolutely. My concern is that the efficacy of vaping those things haven't been tested. They've been tested for ingesting by food, but not by smoking. And so it concerns me. That's the only thing, especially since you can get other ones. So just ask your marijuana dealer that next time. Are these food grade terpenes or are they marijuana terpenes? Marijuana terpenes are available and they absolutely can do that, but they are much more expensive. So just and they should be able to help you get towards something that's a full marijuana product and doesn't include anything added like that.
And before this child support was put in effect, I had my daughter with a net spend card that I put money on every week and also gave her cash every week prior to that. Now, with saying that, the mother said I allowed this for, say, a year or so before she said she didn't want her to have the card anymore. I got the card so I could show proof of that my daughter's getting money and that whatever she spends, it's text, spends on it and buys with it, comes back as a text to my phone. Ms. Collins told me that my daughter didn't need the card anymore. She wanted me to give her the cash. I didn't agree with that because the terms that we were working out fine. So she said if I don't give her the cash, she was putting me on child support. So from 1 to 13 to 13 years, you decide to put me on child support. So the arrears that are being spoken for, does she have proof of those the arrears that she had those arrears gathered? Did she present those to this court?
And Mr. Bolden, are these the arrears you're referring to, the ones that were in the 2021 order?
Yes, because it wasn't in the order that was sent to my job. And then they also, child support office, I spoke with them. Clearly, they said in 2024, I would be out child support, but here it is, 2025. And I was paying $245 every 2 weeks out of my check. That's almost $500 times 12. That's almost $6,000 every year for 4 years. That's $24,000, almost $24,000. So that's why I'm saying I'm not agreeing with the arrearage. And also because I had my daughter with a net spend card that I gave cash on. And I like to also add one more other thing. I didn't receive any documentations to see my daughter, visitation rights, or anything. I haven't even seen my daughter. I didn't have contact with my daughter for 2 years. I didn't know where she stayed. I didn't know the phone number, anything.
No further questions, Your Honor. I pass the witness.
Mr. Bolden, you understand that seeing your daughter or not doesn't have anything to do with these arrears. Is that correct? Do you understand that?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. And so now you say you gave your daughter a what kind of card?
A net spend card from Ace Cash.
Okay.
Yeah.
And so how old was she when you gave her that card?
She was around this time. This was 2 years prior to the child support.
Okay. And so you gave her that card. And how old was she?
She was around, I believe, 12.
Damn. Does anybody want to give me a card? I'll take a card that I can spend money on and not feel bad. Oh, imagine. Oh, actually, I always dreamed of that. Like, you know, like the teenagers in movies who could, like, do whatever they wanted. Like Cher from Clueless. Always a dream. Never a reality. Financial security like that. Or insecurity. I don't know which that is. Like, but anyways.
Okay.
At the time?
And that was a card you gave her and you put money on that card
Yes, ma'am.
for
And
your
her mother
daughter.
can contest.
Excuse me?
Go ahead. And her mother can contest to that, and she can as well.
Okay. And you put money on that card for your daughter to spend how she wanted to. Is that correct?
Correct.
Okay.
And what
So
also, whatever she needed for school every year, I paid more than $1,000 every year for her school clothes and everything.
Okay.
And I also have a witness, which isn't here today. I took around just to have as a witness that I took cash prior to her $50 every week prior
Okay.
to the call.
So what did you do after the order went into effect? Because none of this money has anything to do with what you did before. Tell me what you did after the order went into effect.
The order went into effect, I was paying child support.
Okay, so you paid the child support when the order went into
And
effect.
yes, and I
When did
also,
when did your daughter turn 18?
my daughter just recently turned 18,
Okay, so you
November.
just in November of 2024.
Mhm.
Okay. Was that a yes, sir?
Yes, yes, ma'am.
Okay.
Yes, Judge.
Okay, so and when did she graduate from high school?
She just graduated this year, which I wasn't able to be a part of
In
because
May?
she felt, I said this year, May of this year.
May. Okay. All right. So you just stopped paying child support in May, is that correct?
Mm, well, they lowered it. I guess so. I'm assuming
Okay.
so, but they say I've been paying lately on the arrearage.
That's all you're paying on now is the arrears.
That's what I'm saying. I don't feel like the arrears are correct. And if they could
But you're
be
telling
brought
me
to,
about stuff that happened prior to the order going into place.
but you say it doesn't matter.
No, whatever you did before the order went into place, you did that because you were a father and you should have done that.
Right. That's exactly
But
what I'm
after the
saying.
order went into to effect, then there was some arrearage that came up.
The
Mr.
arre-
Leach, let me ask you this question. In the original order, I haven't taken a look at it. Was there a retroactive child support judgment or something?
no,
Yes, there
ma'am.
was, Your Honor.
Okay, and can you tell me how much that judgment was?
Yes, Your Honor. That judgment was, let me pull that back up. Um,
So to be sorry, to be clear. To be clear, he's complaining about an order that came in 2021, and Hector points something out really good, really bad, in fact. He don't know his own daughter's birthday. I have water. I don't want it. But actually, I've done very good. This is 2 cups of water I've almost drank already. How proud of Paisley are we? Also, I have to take my big fat photos. My big fat photos for the beginning of Just Water July. Everything is content. No, this is not. Well, actually, it is tap water. But it also has an electrolyte package in it, which is why it's cloudy like that. It's flavored. It's orange creamsicle water. I'm such a child.
the $16,445.
Okay. Okay, and this is the amount that's
I'm probably gonna have to lug home a case of water tonight if I want to achieve this properly.
left on basically that judgment.
Yes, Your Honor.
Okay. Okay, I understand, Mr. Bolden. I see why you're telling me about all the things that came into effect. When you got the $16,000 judgment, did you appeal that judgment? Did you ask that that judgment not be put in place? Did you do
I did.
something to fight that judgment before the judgment? Okay, tell me what you did.
This is what I did. This came about during COVID. I went to court. There were no
Sir, stop trying to tell us what you did during COVID or what COVID was, because we know what it was. Also, here we go. I'll show you guys. This is the electrolyte. Oh. don't want that. This is the electrolyte powder. And it's orange creamsicle. And it's vegan, I think. Maybe not. I don't know. That might just say airplane. I don't know. Anyways. Alright, let's finish listening to this guy fucking bitch and moan. Bitch and moan. Bitch and moan. Oh, look at her down here. LaQuisa's like, Jesus Christ. And Jonathan, I believe you. I agree with you. Filtered water from the fridge. And I drink tap water. But I also recognize that in my mind, and for some reason, I will not, I don't know where the screensaver is from. I will not drink water as much without being it in bottles. I don't know where it's from. It's just it's a rotating one. You know, I used to care so much about screensavers, like when I first got computers and stuff, and now it's less important. I find myself not looking at the screen, the desktop very often, and just looking at the actual shit I'm doing on the computer.
Judges in office. So all I was able to
About all the things that came into effect. When you got the $16,000 judgment, did you appeal that judgment? Did you ask that judgment not be put in place? Did you do
I
something
did.
to fight that judgment before the judgment? Okay, tell me what you did.
This is what I did. This came about during COVID. I went to court. There were no judges in office. So all I was able to do was file my motion. I filed my motion for all of what you just said, and they disregarded my motion. I have my motion. And also, the court order that was sent to my job was for $14,000 and something. It wasn't sent with arrears or anything. And I have that documentation. It's now that this order is fulfilled. Now it's coming up with an order for arrears now after that order. And my question was earlier, why wasn't it put in effect during the first original order?
Well, during the first original order, it said you had a $16,000 judgment.
Okay, I've paid well over that.
But what so you paid well over that in current child support, but you had current child support that was due plus arrears that were due. Let me look at the documents. Hold on one second.
Yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am.
So he's thinking that, hey, bitch, I already paid. He says he's paid $500 a month, but what was his current child support obligation is very important to this equation. But Hector makes a really good point. If his motion was crazy, it was a locomotion. For some reason, a song comes to mind. Do 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 do. Come on, baby, do the locomotion. That's a song, right? I'm pretty sure that's from a Richard Simmons workout video that I used to do with Nana as a child with soup cans. Isn't Kylie Minogue Australian? I'm pretty sure she's Australian. I know I say that wrong, by the way. Do 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 do. Come on, baby, do the locomotion. These two fucked, remember? Please remember. They did the locomotion tonight. We don't need it, John.
Mr. Leach, the original order was signed when?
The original order, Your Honor, that was signed on April, what was the date? April 2nd of
2021?
Yes.
And then
Ceiling
Okay,
fan,
Mr.
front and
Bolden,
center.
now I see what happened. So you did file a motion to set aside that judgment on June 25th, 2021.
Yes, ma'am.
But by then it was too late. You had 30 days to file a motion for new trial or a motion to set aside, or you had 3 days to appeal the case and 30 days to file the motion to set aside. So I can't go back now and set aside that judgment.
No, no one even, they disregarded and didn't even answer to my motion or anything.
Well, when you filed your motion, because they filed it, but because it was untimely, they never set it, and you didn't go get it set, so you didn't go to the court and ask the court to set it. So it just stayed on the books until, by operation of law, it was probably dismissed.
This is what I'm saying. This was during COVID. There weren't any judges in any office to do anything.
But there was work still being done, even though they weren't in the building. There was work still being done. So there was
Where?
still somebody checking the system. There was still work being done, sir.
But that's what I'm saying. Where were they doing work from, and why wasn't they?
Sir, first of all, in 2021, we had fucking Zoom court down pat. I was there. I was watching. I was in the YouTube chats. They used to leave them open. We used to talk. Okay? I was there. It's the way it is. Anyways, if he was saying this happened in April 2020, I would actually have a little bit of, sympathy, empathy for him, but not like this. No. No, sir. We know. We were there. We are the court watching people that sit in the... We've been there the whole time.
I asked all the questions while I was down there. They kept telling me, no judges are here. It's COVID. Nobody's here. You can file your motions and everything.
I can't answer for that. I can tell you what should have happened, but I can't tell you what happened. When you filed it, if you requested a hearing, they should have set it for hearing. Your hearing would have been on Zoom, just like your hearing is today. And the judge would have told you that they were either going to hear the motion or they were going to dismiss the motion because it wasn't timely. But I can't tell you what happened because I don't know. In June of 2021, I was not a judge, so I don't know.
Right.
And so it didn't get set aside. And so that money is still owed. Okay. It's still owed. And so what I'm going to do, go ahead, sir. What?
I didn't mean to interrupt you.
Go ahead, because you might have something you want to say to me. Go ahead.
I was just saying, so you said I had 30 days to do that?
Yes.
That's what I understand that. So that same day that I got that order, I went the next day and did it.
But the motion to set aside said it was filed in June. The order was signed in April. So it wasn't 30 days. Your 30 days would have been up in May of 2021. Okay. So what I'm going to do today is I am going to order. Let me get back in my case.
Yes, ma'am.
Hello?
Hello?
Sir, if you could hold on a second, we're in the middle of a hearing. I am going to order a child support judgment of $11,109.77 Order that judgment paid at $106 per month. Order a medical support judgment of $433.27. Order that judgment paid at $52 per month. Order court costs as billed to Mr. Bolden. All start dates will be August 1st, 2025. Mr. Bolden, now that I've made my ruling, I am not the last word on this. This is out of the 254th District Court. That is Judge Kim Brown. She might have a different opinion from mine. But I'm going to tell you, you have 3 days to appeal, 30 days to file a motion for new trial. So don't sit on this if that's what you plan to do, okay? Because
Is
you
that-
have to get it done within the time frame.
Honestly, Judge, I'm pretty sure that somebody sitting on it is exactly how this started in the first place. But I wish I had guys in the truck who gave a little fuck.
If not,
So,
it's not valid. Okay, go ahead. What were you gonna say?
so 3 days to do what?
To file a notice of appeal,
Okay, in 30 days,
to file a motion for new trial.
and the judge name is Kim Brown.
Kim Brown, and she's out of the 254th District Court. And if you need to know the steps to do that, the Attorney General's office can give you instructions on how to appeal. Okay, sir?
Okay, I have one more question. Is there
Yes,
any
sir.
way that I can ask this court to take these arrears down to where I can pay everything off?
Spoiler alert, you are gonna pay everything off. Mikey, really? I would love that. Love that. How are you? Guys in the truck, do you think... See, I wish I could do it like you do. I can't, when, they just don't listen to me. They just don't listen to me ever since the Larry Beaver incident. Anyways, I hope you're having a good day. It's Wednesday. I'm not going to be on tonight, but I hear that you're doing 2 shows today, at least, plus live chases, hopefully. We can all hope for live chases. Shadow banned. No, we know. That's why we have to subvert YouTube Daddy and go directly to the source. Make sure that you guys are following Credence and Mikey, and they actually adhere to a schedule. It's amazing. I'm impressed every week when it's virtually the same time. I can't do that, but they do, and you can join in too at the same time. It's 4:05 East or 1:05 Pacific. Anyways, let's let this guy beg for a little bit money off, finish off this case, and then I've got one more before we go today.
That I can ask this court to take these arrears down to where I can pay everything off today.
Do you mean take them down? No, that's not something I can do. That's not my money. That's Miss Collins' money. Now, you and Miss Collins can come to some kind of agreement, and
This,
she
I
can
cannot,
forgive some of the arrears, but I can't do that.
No, ma'am, I would not. And
I didn't ask Miss Collins. I didn't ask you. I just telling you he could ask you. We're not here to discuss it. That's just if he wants the arrears lowered outside of a court, then that's what he'd have to do. But I can't
Awesome.
just arbitrarily say you don't owe her that money.
I understand. I
Okay?
understand.
All right. Yes,
Could I
sir.
be sent this information as far as the
Mr. Leach,
250?
can you email that information to Mr. Bolden?
Yes, Mr. Bolden, I'll send that information over to you in an email here shortly.
I'm
Okay.
talking about for the 3 days and then the 30 days appeal and then Kim Brown.
He'll send you I don't think he's gonna send you Judge Brown's name and court number.
Oh my God, pet peeve with her nails. I'm so sorry. And listen, my nails are chipped right now. We talked about it already. But she's got like 4 long nails and 1 short nail, and that's like an ick. That's an ick for me. You have to get them fixed. You have to. That would be top priority, or keep your hand out of the shot. Like, it's so simple. You don't have to have your hand on your face if you're missing your nails. Why would you do that? What the fuck?
But he will send you the instructions on how to appeal, sir. Okay?
So what would be my total payment right now?
Let me see.
It'd be total 158, Your Honor.
$158 a month.
And that would be divided into 2 every 2 weeks because I get paid bi-weekly.
Yes, Mr. Bolden, kind of as it has
I'm going
been
to tell you how much
previously.
it'll be. Times 12, divided by 26. Every 2 weeks, that'll be $72.92, sir.
I will be, I thank you today, Judge Washington, and
You're welcome, sir.
I will be appealing, and I thank you for the information you gave me.
It's
And I
your
will
right
act-
to appeal, sir.
And I will act upon it in timely fashion this time.
Okay. All right, sir. If there are no further questions, then thank you both.
Oh, I'm sure baby mama has something to say, but I would like to hear about you guys. Do you think that he will file in a timely manner? Do we actually think? Do you? I mean, I'm impressed last time he filed, to be honest. But do we think that he will file within 3 days and then 30 days file a motion for trial or retrial? I just think he won't. I hope he does. Oh, Christopher! Adult support for July. You know I need my adult support. Even more so this month since I'm foregoing my adult support drinks of Coke and coffee and just drinking water. Thank you, Christopher Engelby.
Both for appearing here today. You have a question, ma'am? Can you unmute yourself so I can hear your question?
I don't have a question. I just would like to say something.
No, ma'am. No statements. There's no need to say anything. I've already made my ruling. I'm not going to take it into consideration. So
Mm,
if you don't have a question, then everyone's free to go.
First time somebody was able to mute her.
Oh, I
Thank
get
you, Judge. You have a great day, Judge.
Good. All right. Each of you are free to go.
Thank you, Judge.
Thank you, Mr. Leach.
Oh my god. We have to watch that again. Oh. Oh.
You don't have a question. No statements. There's no need to say anything. I've already made my ruling. I'm not going to take it into consideration. So if you don't have a question, then everyone's free to go.
First time somebody was able to mute her.
Oh, I
Thank you,
get
Judge. You have a great day, Judge.
Good. All right. Each of you are free to go.
Oh,
Thank you, Judge.
that was.
Thank you, Mr. Leach.
Judge, Mr. Talley's ready to approach.
Okay.
Mr. Tally. Actually, so that's not the last one. I went back and recorded that one proper. You guys don't care nor need to know the details of this whole show. Oh! Exciting! Christopher, thank you so much. And welcome to the new member. That's so exciting. Members only is on Sundays. We did one you can go back and watch. It was a lot of fun. We've done a lot of them. Some channels never go live. Some channels never do members only, but we do. I don't do it as much as Mikey does. He always sets the gold standard. Anyways, so we're gonna watch the rest, or there's one other case I wanted to watch before we say goodbye for the day, and it is these two cases. Well, not this one, but do you see the angel wings behind her? I just wanted to ask, is that like an ultra Jesus symbol in Texas? Like, we see crosses a lot, but I've never seen angel wings like that, which is what I think it is, or it's a dead bird on her wall. Their hearing was very boring. They just agreed to everything, which is why we're not really gonna listen to it. But we are going to watch this one. Because remember how we get here? People fuck. Now, who did Jordan fuck? Who did Jordan fuck? She looks pretty fuckable, allegedly, in my opinion.
We're hearing calls number DF 2415624, Collins and Grimminger. With the parties in the Collins matter, please unmute yourselves, turn your cameras on, and raise your right hands. Ms. Grimminger, do you solemnly swear or affirm that the testimony you're about to give in this cause will be the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth?
I do.
You may lower your hand. Oh, and
Mr.
Mr.
Collins, he's present.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. I'm sorry, Mr. Collins, can you raise your right hand?
Sorry about that.
Okay,
I'm trying to figure it out here.
that's okay. Do you solemnly
Oh, Stevie. Oh, Stevie. Let's just run that back again for a second. He shows up late. The tattoo on the throat is like a cum shot, like, target, right? Or something? And all I'm thinking is, they fucked? When? At what point? What were you thinking, Jordan? I just like studied her face. I was like, what is happening? What was happening? Did the tattoos happen before or after? Were like, was he wearing a cravat thing, like a neck covering?
I do.
You may lower your hand. Oh, and
Mr. Collins, he's present.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. I'm sorry, Mr. Collins, can you raise your right hand?
Sorry about that.
Okay,
I'm trying to figure it out here.
that's
Okay.
okay. Do you solemnly swear or affirm that the testimony you're about to give in this cause will be the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth, sir?
Yes, Your Honor.
Okay, you may lower your hand, and Ms. Peoples, you may proceed.
Thank you, Judge. I'll need to call Mr. Collins for service on the record, Judge.
You may.
Sir, can you state your full name?
Stephen Frank Johnson Collins III.
And you received.
Stephen Frank Johnson Collins III. Do we think that that's what the tattoos represent? 3 stars, perhaps, on his neck? Oh, maybe, Chuck. That would probably mean that she's the dominatrix and he's the sub. That would be my guess.
The copy of the petition that was filed in your case today via email?
Yes, ma'am.
And do you understand that you have a right to be personally served with that motion?
Yes.
Are you in agreement to waive personal service and to accept the petition through your email?
What does that mean, Your Honor?
That means that instead of having a constable or a sheriff come out to your house or your job to serve you, you're going to accept what they emailed to you today as official formal service? You don't
Yeah.
have to accept it. You can leave here today and say you want the constable or the sheriff to come serve you.
No, I received it by email and that's fine.
Okay, go ahead, Ms. Peoples.
Okay, Judge, I'll pass the witness and ask that the record reflect that Mr. Collins has agreed to waive service.
The record will so reflect.
And Judge, the case is being reset for Mr. Collins' answer time to pass. That reset date would be September 24th, 2025.
Okay, this case will be reset to September 24th, 2025 at 8:30 a.m. You will both need to be present on that date and at that time. If you're not present, a default order can be entered against you. Do both of you understand?
Yes, Your Honor.
Yes, Your Honor.
Do either of you have any questions?
No, Your Honor.
Nope, thank you.
All right, then thank you both for appearing here today, and you're both free to go.
Thank you.
I have a lot of questions, mostly about how they fucked, how they met, who was on top, that kind of thing. Because I'm a dirty, dirty bitch, and I love those dirty details. That's my idea of a fun Wednesday morning. Sometimes, like, I can't picture anything, but I can't picture that either. I can't even pretend to picture that. Hi, Devin. You're just in time for me to say goodbye. I hope that you guys do me a favor, like the video. You know YouTube Daddy likes that. He's a mean daddy lately. We don't like it. Do Mikey a favor, go watch some of his court videos that are put out. Help the algorithm suck it back in. Take it again down the algorithm's throat. If you would, please. That's very helpful. And leave comments. That is actually the most valuable thing you can do. Leave some nice long comments. I won't be on tonight, but we'll be back tomorrow at the same time during the morning. So I look forward to seeing you, explaining how well my Just Water July is going. We got through one whole 2 cups, so that's pretty impressive. Anyways, you guys, do me a favor. Remember that I love you, and I'm proud of you. And I will see you in the next video. Okay, bye.
Ways down and ready to ride.